Hello, thank you for joining with me. This is day 288, and this is Robert Perry's review. We're reading with the Course Companions, and this is his review of Chapter 24. Section 1, The Hidden Belief in Specialness. Decisions are the results of beliefs. Wrong beliefs produce wrong decisions. But I have hidden beliefs, the most important of which is the belief in specialness, in being better than others. I hide this belief even from myself because specialness is an attack that leads to more attack. I need to look at this belief and realize that specialness is my enemy and that my brother is my friend, that I journey with him to a goal that is the same. Section 2, The Treachery of Specialness. I locked myself up in the temple of the body to keep myself safe from love. There I strained to hear the voice of specialness and tune out the voice of God. Rather than seeing with vision, I look for all the lacks I can find in my brother to establish my specialness. Yet this brother is my Savior. He holds the key to my release in his hand. If I will just forgive him, then he will return my gift. He will use that key and fulfill his role as my Savior. Section 3, Forgiveness as the End of Specialness. Wanting specialness makes me feel split off from a God who loves all equally. I blame God for not making me special enough, yet I suffer because of my own valuing of specialness. I am caught in a dream of death that God is trying to wake me from. I need to forgive him for not making me special enough. I think he did this through my brother's mistreatment of me. Thus, by forgiving my brother, I forgive God. Section 4, The Shift in Purpose. Specialness leads me to trust only myself. It leads me to dedicate my body to enhancing my specialness. And it leads me to look for sin in my brothers so that I am better than them. Yet using my body as means to hurt makes it sick. The effects of attack are felt first and foremost in the mind of the attacker. The primary question remains, do I really wish to see my brother sinless? Section 5, The Christ in You. I can walk through the world with my specialness as my guide, seeing sin in my brothers and guiding them to their death. Or I can walk with the Christ in me, seeing sinlessness with his eyes, hearing the song of heaven with his ears, reaching out to my brothers with his hands, and leading my brothers home with his feet. He is very still because he is so certain, and if I identify with him, then his certainty will be mine. Section 6, Your Brother's Holiness. I always choose between seeing my brother's body and his holiness. If I see his body, I will see him and thus myself as bound to the laws of this world. If I see his holiness, I will feel peace descend on me and feel my doubts about myself disappear. I think it's much too hard work to choose his holiness, but it's a fraction of the work I've poured into specialness. I think it's so much easier to see his body, but that is my specialness talking. Section 7, Your Own Beloved Son. I give my specialness everything it needs, treating it like my son. I have thus abandoned my real sons, my creations in heaven. All that I give specialness really belongs to my brother. My specialness itself has a son, my body. My body is merely the outward projection of a wish for my specialness to have a son that can enhance it. The real question is, What do I use my body for? I can use it to boost my specialness or devote it to a holy purpose. Thank you so much, Robert Perry, Emily Bennington. Thank you for joining with me today on day 288, review of chapter 24. I love you. Have a beautiful day.